Hello, Sojourn. My name is Matt Herron, and I have the privilege of serving as the lead pastor of this church. It's been a while since we've sent you a video update, and so I have a few announcements I want to kind of get your way. First of all, I want to talk about what's happening with Sunday mornings for the next season. This Sunday is October 11th. And on October 11th, we are going to have our last outdoor 11 a.m. service. And so the 9 o'clock will happen as it has been. It will be streamed live. But at 11 o'clock, we will be outside, and it'll be our bon voyage. It'll be our last outdoor service. And the weather looks really good. And we are going to have pumpkin donuts and cider. And so if you normally come to the 9, you're free to do that. But I would like to encourage you to consider coming to the 11 this week, and just let's enjoy maybe the last good weather opportunity for us to gather outside and take advantage of the beauty of our space. And so that's this coming Sunday, October 11th. Now, what's happening after the 11th? Well, from October 18th on, we are going to have identical 9 and 11 worship services. At both of those worship services, masks will be required. We will be at 25% capacity, so 100 people per service. We are going to socially distance. And what we need you to do is RSVP for either the 9 or the 11 o'clock service. Both services will have Sojourn kids. Sojourn kids ages 4 through 8 years old. They will be dismissed at the part of the service where we transition over to the scripture reading. They'll be dismissed. The kids are going to head downstairs, and they're going to spend their entire time in the big gym. And so they will be spread out. They won't be stuffed into smaller classrooms, and we'll have the opportunity to take all that space for our use on Sunday mornings for the kids. So it's October 18th on 9 and 11, masks, social distancing, 25% capacity, which is 100 people for us. We need you to RSVP. RSVP your whole family, all the adults, all the kids. Let us know the number that is going to be joining us. And so we're excited about that. We're keeping we're monitoring the situation with the Supreme Court and with our governor's office. We're also resourcing the CDC recommendations. And so our request to you would be for you to partner with us in abiding by our current protocols. And if there are any changes, we will let you know as soon as those changes are determined. Second announcement, a little calendar flyover. If you can believe it, it's October. And so I just said October 11th, we're going to have our last 11 o'clock outdoor service and have some donuts and cider. On the 18th, we move our services indoor, 9 and 11. Then in November, over the course of November, we're going to have the opportunity to hear from some of our missions partners, and a couple of them are going to be in person with us, which we're really excited about. You getting the chance to hear from them. During the month of November, we're also going to take a couple weeks and kind of turn our attention, give our focus to our church's vision. And we do that every November, and we're going to do that again this November. In December, we move into the season of Advent, and this year the season of Advent actually begins on Sunday, November 29th. But our Advent series this year is actually going to start the next Sunday, December 6th. And our Advent series this year is going to center on the theme of patience, which is quite fitting for the year 2020. On December 21st, we're going to have our longest night service. And then on December 24th, we will have our Christmas Eve service. And then at this time, we are planning our Christmas feast, which we do this last year. We did it the Sunday after Christmas. And if you remember, we did it at 4 o'clock on Sunday instead of Sunday morning. We did a dinner, a feast, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. And right now, we're working on the details of that. It very well may be that we do that as a virtual event. And so we'll give you more details as that date draws near. So first, what's going on with Sunday mornings? Second, a quick calendar flyover. Third, one of the things that's actually happened over the last few weeks is kind of an exciting development. Actually, over the last maybe couple months, God's opened up a door for us to partner with a couple guys who are going to be planting a church in Cadillac. Their tentative launch date for that church plant is actually in November of 2021, so about 13 months from now. And what has come to fruition is that from now until November of 2021, God's opened the door for us to be able to bring them on part-time staff here at Sojourn as church plant residents. And you'll get to meet them, and they'll be here on Sundays, and you'll start to get to know them. But one of them's name is Eric Freeman, and some of you may have met Eric Freeman. Eric Freeman worked for us, worked for Sojourn a few years ago, and then went off to seminary, and now he's looking to plant a church. And the other church planting resident's name is Justin. And these two guys are going to be involved in Sojourn students. They're going to be involved in our communications as a church. They're going to be involved with our worship ministry, and then a handful of other things that they'll jump in on and be part of. And we look at this as just a great gift from God, a way to deepen our partnership with this church plant in Cadillac. And many of you know we've prayed often about the possibility of being able to see churches planted in northern Michigan, and so the road to church planting is often up and down, and it's very much like a roller coaster. But we're excited over these 13 months to be able to have such a hands-on engagement with Eric and Justin. And so you will have a chance to get to know them, and we are excited for their partnership. And we encourage you to welcome them in as welcome them into our family here over this special season. The fourth and last announcement is our elders. Just as we've moved into fall, on October 18th, we're going to move our services, our 9 and 11 services, both indoor. Over the next 10 days, our elders, we've divided up our membership list. And over the next 10 days, an elder from our church, if you're a member of Sojourn, an elder from our church is going to be reaching out to you. They're going to be looking to connect with you. And just an interest in connecting with you, seeing how you're doing, seeing if you have any questions. If they can answer the questions that you have, they will. If they can't answer the questions that you have, they will write them down and bring them back, and we will discuss them together as an elder team, and then we'll get that answer to you. But we're just, man, as we move into fall, and then winter is just around the corner. We wanted to take and make the effort to actually have personal contact again with each and every one of our members. If you're not a member, man, we would love to hear from you too. And so the two options that would exist for you would basically be if you have a question or if you would like us to call you. Either way, you can use the email address elders@sojourntraverse.com. And if you'll email that email address, elders@sojourntraverse.com, email the question that you have and we'll get back in touch with you, or you can ask for a contact, and we will be glad to follow up and do that as well. And so the point is that we as an eldership we long to reconnect with you as a church family. We long to see in what ways we can pray for you and be part of your journey through what the weirdest year that probably any of us have had to navigate. And so we love you, our church family. We are so thrilled that we can have these Sunday worship services. We know they're not normal. We know they're a little uncomfortable. But man, it is good to take advantage of the resources that we do have to be able to gather. And we just want to see how you're doing. And so hopefully we'll see you here at church, but we also we long to know how you're doing personally. And so look forward to that call. If you get a voicemail or a contact from us, please respond back to it. We'd love to see how you're doing. All right, that's it for the update. We all really hope to see you this Sunday.